Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. It is actually 10:01. Ready to rock and roll. Let's give it a little cheer here. Yay! That's what I'm talking about. Give it a little cheer. Give it a little happiness going on in the nature. Yay! Uh-huh. That's what we're trying to do here. Go to an echo for echo. I need to go to an echo. Alrighty then. A little bit of bass. A little bit of bass. Okay. All right. There we go. A little better. A little better. Okay. Getting there. Getting there. So hopefully everybody's doing good. Everybody already had dinner. I am live. Don't forget to give the page a thumbs up if you haven't subscribed. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. Right now I'm up to 146 subscribers, people. Ooh, man, I'm so happy. So happy. I'm so grateful to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being there. Really appreciate it. How you doing, Gucci? How you doing today? You had a good day today? That's good. Don't forget to like the page, Gucci. I should say the stream. Ay, 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 ay. What happened? So what did you do today? Nothing? You didn't play no Minecraft, no games? I know you play some Minecraft. I had to stay at my dad's this morning, and my PC is not there. Oh, okay. Okay. That kind of sucks. Yeah, because when I go to work, I bring my phone. I have a backpack, a Star Wars backpack. I have, um, and I carry everything in that damn book bag but the kitchen sink. I got my phone. I got cords. I got a switch, iPad. Well, how Amanda showed me was that you I know how to go and turn around and do the split screen for where I can go and show you what's on my screen, and I can go and see what's on your screen, and I can also go and turn around and put my screen on full screen and have like a little box on the side of basically my face and stuff like that, and you can actually see what I'm playing and stuff like that. So if that's what you mean, yeah, I kind of figured that. We both did. She was showing me how to do it, and then also he was teaching me how to do the it's called the Streams Lab, donation box and stuff like that. How to do all that. So we hooked all that up and everything. But I'm trying to figure out how do I go and hook, or I guess I don't know how, but Streamlabs to my live channel here, where if people want to go and give me donations and stuff like that through here, or do I need to do it through Streamlabs and go live with them, and then I can get the donations through there? We're still trying to figure that out how you do that, because it's like right now if I stream off of YouTube, it's just a sidebar here that you guys can talk. You see my picture. It shows me the people are in the room, the thumbs up people, and that's about it. And if I go and switch to um, the Discord channel, I can put that like right on the side to have both of them up in one screen, but be like split. And then the Discord, that's just a whole complete new box page, I should say, that I have open on my computer. Beyond that point, that's it. I don't know how you, if you can even link any of all these together on YouTube or not. I don't even know. That many people on tonight, huh? It's a little early. We'll see. Yeah, that sucks. Hmm. Yeah, she went. I messaged her before, and she was telling me the same thing. And then Anna told me that she's in the same, like what you just said, in a place where there's no internet. So that's cool. All right, Gucci, it's not a problem, man. I figured there won't be a lot of people on today, anyways, because today's my last day before I go back to work tomorrow. So I just wanted to do a little streaming just to see how all this works and all that. But if you gotta go, man, go ahead. It's not a problem, man. I'll catch you on your next stream. On my next stream, I should say. Be safe and keep on playing the Minecraft. Oh, and then do me a favor and let me know when you go and check out my other friend's page, Glovebox. Because like I said, you will love his channel because he plays a lot of Minecraft and he does live streaming. He knows how to do all that stuff. So you will love his channel. I'll probably be on until probably 10:30. Some other people on. Six. And here says 46 two. And here says 47. Okay. Let's see which one it is. 47 now. Shit, I'm almost up to 50 subscribers. 150 subscribers, baby. All right. I can deal with that. Let's roll out, baby. Let's roll out. Let's roll out. Let's roll out. Let's do this, people. Snack crackle pop. Come on, people. Stay in the room. I ain't gonna bite. about anything you guys want to talk about. Anything you guys want to talk about, just hit it up. How's my night? It's good. It's really, really good. I'm happy. I'm kicking butt on subscribers tonight. I'm happy about that. I'm already. It says right here I'm already at 147. Liking that. That's cool. There's I'll be up to 150. Woohoo! How's your night, Hannah? Did you work today? Did you go to school? Which one did you do? Thank you, Hannah. Okay, the Nintendo announcement today, like Animal Crossing. Really? Nintendo had a an announcement, and I don't know about it. Oh, that's a violation. That is a serious violation. Nintendo announcement today. Pretty good. I stayed home from school. Ooh, today, so that was nice. I also dropped a book off to my friend. Oh, okay. Okay. Ninja Guardian Master Collection announcement trailer. Samurai Warrior 5 announcement. Planets and Zombies. Outworld. I actually seen that trailer already. Kickoff City. That one is. Um, Capcom Arcade Stadium. Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. Skyward Sword. That one actually does look good. I actually seen the trailer to that one before. I can't wait for the Zelda. I love Zelda. Damn, he looks so cartoony compared to the new Zelda. Anna, you should see the trailer to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, the official announcement trailer directly from Nintendo 4 hours ago. If you look at his picture, he looks so cartoony. What's up? What happened to that? I liked him when he was in Zelda, the first game that came out with still Switch. That was more like realistic. This one here is too cartoony. And Star Wars Hunters. What? The hell's that? Star Wars Hunters. I love Star Wars. Okay. All right. Yeah, coming 2021. All right, that looks pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. For Switchy Switch. Okay, Switchy might get my attention there. Trying to see anything about Animal Crossing. See anything about Animal Crossing? Shit, because I haven't even finished the first one. They better not even think about coming out with a new one. Yep. I have mostly all the Zelda games from the original Zelda game that came inside the little box that you put in on top. I got mostly all the Zelda games. Just like I have mostly all the Resident Evil games. But this one here by Sony, I mean by PlayStation, Sword Man RV. That was pretty interesting. Check that one out. I have the RV glasses from Sony. PlayStation CC. But Hannah, don't forget to like the page if you don't mind. I greatly appreciate it. But this is funny, Hannah. Though on my phone, it says I have 147 subscribers. Then when I check on my laptop, it says I have 146 subscribers. Okay, that'd be cool, Hannah. But that's something else right here. That's weird that they would go and do that. And on here it says I have 146. All right, 47. See, now that one says I got 147. And what is going on way over here? Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't mind. Trust me, I don't mind. More subscribers, the better. Mhm. I'm going up. Yeah. Now, remember when I was telling you before, Hannah, that um I need like 4,000 public watch hours. I just checked it now. I got 346 public watch hours now. And then told you that I needed 1,000 subscribers, and now it says I got 1,046 subscribers. But then when I hit my top of my page, it says here I have 147. YouTube is weird. This is like at 147. Hey, hey, yep. YouTube is weird. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, if you look at it that way, Hannah, yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Yeah, well, that's the YouTube's watch time. I need altogether 4,000 watch time. Can you believe that? That they want that many watch time hours that people to watch? Hey, hey, before they even think about asking you to go and turn around and start getting paid. Yeah, that is true. But I don't know how they calculate it in the analytics. I don't know how they do it. You know, I guess they go by probably by viewers of how many people are actually physically watching the stream, and maybe they're also calculating also how many people are interacting with the stream, like how you and me are, and when we have the other people in and stuff like that. Because I can go, I mean, people can go online on do a streaming for and just leave the stream on for 24 hours, go to sleep, come the next day, the stream will still be on. But I don't think YouTube calculates that as being a viewed live stream because they also got because if you look at my other live streams, Hannah, on my page, and you would actually see viewers that actually watch it. Like the last one I did, I said I am live. That was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was yesterday. I got 25 views on that. Then I did another one on February 16th that had 15 views. And then I got other streams that I did that got a lot more stream, a lot more people to see. So I'm thinking YouTube goes by how many people actually sees the video itself. Yeah, that's for damn sure. It can be really, really weird. I'll tell you that. That's one reason why I'm not into TikTok. I have all my cousins and my friends and all that that they love that damn TikTok. I just can't get into it. I just can't get into it. It's just, and then I heard also that you can actually get paid off of TikTok if your video goes viral and stuff like that, and people like it and stuff. That TikTok will actually pay you. Damn. I think that is something else too. And then also I heard that TikTok. Now I don't know if this deals with the same company or something else, but I also heard that TikTok has a dirty version of TikTok. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Social media is really, really going crazy out there. I'll tell you that. I like my little Facebook, Instagram, once in a while, Twitter. Yeah, yeah, it's tough, but you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy doing it. It's just like I always tell in my videos. You probably heard me do it so many times before that. That I work a 40-hour week, sometimes even longer, and I come home. I record a whole bunch of different things and news and stuff like that. I listen to them for about an hour. Then after that, then I go on and I make videos about what is actually going on in the government and everything and stuff like that. And I put it together to give you the shorter version of what you would see on television or on a news media outlet and stuff like that. For I specifically just give you straight to the point to what's going to happen, what is my prediction, when we're going to see our money and stuff like that. I do all that. And I do that right after I come home from work, after I eat, take a shower, I take a shower first and eat. Then I go sit down in front of and go in my studio, come over here, listen to everything, put everything together, take notes, and then make the videos. And I do this because I love doing it. I like doing it. And it helps use guys out because I know a lot of yous go to school, go to work, have full time jobs and stuff like that. You don't have time to go and sit down in front of a television. And like a lot of yous, I'm finding out now, don't even watch television. So this even helps you out even more by watching these videos. Because my videos, like I said, I make them get straight to the point, get them out there for you guys to listen to and hear and stuff like that. Because especially if you're going to school, if you're planning on going to college, if you're this even will help your parents out in some areas where if they have a house, if they um have a car and stuff like that, where they can go and take forbearance and all that type of stuff and everything. I get into all that can actually help them out. And you can actually tell your parents to subscribe, and I can actually help them figure out, if they need extra money, if your dad or your mom has even any type of what I call side hustle. And that means if they do anything, if they sell anything on anything, basically anything, and they do it as a constantly to make a little side money. That is actually a so-called business, and they can actually get money from the government for that, for doing that. And then you get this year here for only this year, you're getting what they call a tax write-off, where basically anything that you purchased for your house that is major, like appliances, new gate, garage door opener, garage door, anything major that you had done to your house, you can actually write that off as a tax write-off. And if you bought a new car, that is also going down as what you put down as your down payment on your car. That is actually a tax write-off too. Um, I mean, there's so many tax things right now that you can go and do right now. It's incredible that they're trying to get the people out, get that money out, and stuff like that. So, but I actually know how it is to work and get these videos out there for you guys to go and see. Because I know you guys appreciate it and stuff like that, and I try to break it down as much as I can for you guys to go and see it. Uh-huh. Yep, I gotta agree with that. That's me. That's me. I love doing it. I don't do it just to think of the money and stuff like that. Like I told many years before, I'm doing all this right now because I love doing it. I love putting it out there. All this is all new to me. It's exciting to me. And I love making videos. Stuff like that. Even my wife will even come up and turn around and tell me, "Do you really got to make a video today? You really got to do a video?" Yes, say yes, mom. I gotta make at least one video today. If I can make one video today, I'm okay. And I can put it out there the next day, and my audience can like it. But I know creators out there that they only make one video a week, and they're still getting paid. I know creators that makes videos every single day, and they put out like almost 3 to 4 videos a day. Man, if you're doing that many videos a day, every single day, that is a full-time job working on YouTube. And you're getting paid to do that, because then you got the subscribers, you got the watch time, and you're getting um paid by advertisers that wants to go and for you to advertise their thing on there, on your web channel and stuff like that. Then you're getting paid to do all that. But for me right now, I'm doing this because it's new to me. It's exciting, and it's fun putting out the videos and stuff like that, and making the videos, and seeing the reactions of people of who actually does like it and all that. I love it. I love it. Especially when you guys give me the feedback in the comments below, and then when we go on live streams about what you like about my videos and what you want to see more of, and all that. That gets me pumped up to even do more videos, and get out there more, and do the videos that you guys want to go and see. Yep, that is true. I mean, that's just how YouTube is, Hannah. That's just how YouTube is. You can't really truly do much of that. YouTube is a business, so I understand how businesses work. You know, YouTube actually sees your ratings, see how much viewers you're getting, how much subscribers you're getting, how fast you're getting subscribers, um, and they calculate that, and then they're the ones that goes and picks for the people to go and make the money on YouTube and stuff like that. So if they see that your channel is getting good views, getting good comments, getting a lot of likes, you have a lot of subscribers, stuff like that, then they start doing a lot more things for you to push your video out there. That's why I always tell people, because I always look at my analytics, and my analytics are always telling me that I have 78% of people out there that love watching my videos, but they don't subscribe. They like watching it, and then they just move on to the next video. So if I could get at least 15% of those 75% of people to subscribe, it would be a lot more easier and faster for me to go and turn around and get people to subscribe to my channel, and I can actually start getting paid. But for right now, it's like it's a hustle. This is like a hustle, trying to get as much subscribers as you can. And now I found a couple of more ways that I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be getting some business cards, and I'm going to be going to um, We have a car show right up the street every Saturday and Sunday. If I can go to one of them and drop my cards off to people, I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to. We have one Comic Con once a year. If I can get the day off to go to that, I can definitely go to that. Um, and I'm just trying to think of ways how to get my name out there for people to go and check out and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that it will be a lot more better if when I get my merch, like the stickers and t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that, and if I can go wear it while I'm doing my live stream, or I can go and turn around and sell it on my page and stuff like that, for where you guys can go and buy it and stuff like that and stick it onto anything that is noticeable that people could watch and see, that'd be great. Yep, that's true. I mean, I got 79%, Hannah. I looked at my analytics. 79% of people that watch my videos are not subscribers. And then it shows here that I have 43%, 43% that are subscribers that watch my videos. But 79% are not subscribers that watch my videos. Like I said, if I could get at least 15% of them, I'd be cool. I'll be happy. I'm not being greedy, you know, because that's how YouTube gets you. I mean, you got to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time. I'm thinking in my YouTube channel, I probably would get I probably would go and beat the watch time than getting the videos. I mean, getting the subscribers. Because like I said, right now I have 338, I think it is, or almost 340 watch time hours already put in. And I have 147 subscribers right now. So I'm thinking I'll probably beat the watch time before I beat the 1,000 subscribers. So that will be something to see. And then one good thing about the live streams too, Hannah, is that like when we're over here talking and all that with everybody and me, you, and everybody else and all that, and if a person pops up into the live stream and stays there more than 3 minutes, YouTube calculates that person as seeing your video. So it gets calculated into the views at the end of your live stream of how many people actually seen your video. So I actually think that is kind of cool because that builds it up more. Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, it looks so far away, but you got to also realize too, when I first started this channel, I mean, I was so thrilled just to get 25 subscribers. I was ecstatic. I said, shit, let's go celebrate. I got 25 subscribers. And then when I jumped up to 50 subscribers, I was like, woo, okay, I'm liking this. And then when I finally hit that 100, oh, that was it. I mean, YouTube sent me a little like box saying, "Oh, you hit 100 subscribers. Congratulations. on your success and all that type of stuff and all that. It was a cute little thing that they posted on my YouTube channel. It was neat, you know. And that's when I met all of you guys when that happened. Because I mean that night blew me away. Because at that night I was at 90. I think it was I was at 91 subscribers, and I put out my last video. I said, okay, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna relax. I shut down my computer, shut down my iPad, had my phone on my lap, everything, just relaxing, just drinking my iced tea. And suddenly I know, boom, my phone buzzes me saying, "Oh, you got two new subscribers." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." 5 minutes later, boom, another two. I'm like, damn, okay, another two, then another two, then another two. And I'm like, no, no, something's got to be wrong. This got to be a glitch or something that YouTube is doing. So I opened up my web page on my phone, looked at my page, and it's like literally every time that I refreshed my page, I got new subscribers. Boom, 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 boom. And by the time I was completely done at that night, and that it stopped it probably around here about almost at 2:30 at night, Hannah, I reached it 115 subscribers. I was like, I was blown away. That's why I had to get back on at that time of night and put out a thank you video for all of these guys from subscribing to my channel that day, and how happy I was, how these guys made me happy, and it was really something else. So I know it's possible. I know I will get it. That I it's not a problem, because I know I'm putting out the best content I possibly can put out. I know people are liking it because people are telling me they like it and they want to see more of it and stuff like that. So I automatically know that I will get the 1,000 subscribers. It's just gonna take me probably a little bit, because you also got to realize too. I started this in October, you know, so count from October 1st to now, and I already got 147 subscribers. I don't think that's bad at all. And I already got 300, almost 340 watch time. Nah, that's good right there. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I mean, that day, that made my night that day, Hannah. That really, really did. I mean, that's the day I remember that my channel just blew up. I was so happy. That was a good night. That was a very, very good night. But do you work tomorrow, Hannah, or go to school? Yes, you did, Anna. I gotta admit, yes, you did. I mean, I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. I mean, I was just getting ready to relax, go to sleep, and then boom, my phone just started boom, 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 beep, 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 beep. Crazy. By the time I went to bed, like I said, I had to go put out that video to thanking everybody that subscribed to my channel and all that. Oh man, that was a very, very good night. I gotta remember. I didn't mind going to bed at 3:30 in the morning that night. And then when I told my wife the next morning, when I seen her at work, I mean, she was excited for me. Oh, okay. Oh, so you must got bad weather then, huh? Because I heard that where you're from, I think there's an ice storm hitting there. Am I right? Because down here, we get the weather over here channel and stuff like that, and they're saying that there's an ice storm coming your way, or if it already hit. Because I remember ice storms, boy, when we were in Alaska. Ooh, they were not fun. Especially if when we get an ice storm on the ship, Hannah, that was the worst. That was the worst because the next following day we had to go and get um sledgehammers that were made out of huge giant rubber and smack the ice off the ship. Oh, I used to hate doing that. Oh man. Before we even started fishing, we had to go and do that. Yeah, we're supposed to get an ice. Yep. Okay, there you go. Because I knew I heard it. Yeah, I knew that you were supposed to be getting an ice storm up there soon. Oh yeah, that's true. Electricity. Well, I hope so, Hannah. Because if not, then you'll be missing a lot of school until they get the power back up. You know the power boxes are going to freeze. You know that, especially an ice storm. Yeah, it was tough, Hannah. So we're still working on the ship like that, and you had to go out there the next following day. And before we started fishing, we had to get rid of the ice first. We had to go to the hammers and knock all the ice off the ship as much as we can before we started fishing. Because what happens if we let the ice stay on the ship, makes the ship more heavier, and there's a very very good chance of if there's bad weather. I mean, during the ocean with the swells, the ship could tip, and it can, and you know what happens after that. I remember we had to do that a lot too. I don't got to do that no more. That's a lot of work. Maybe one day I will go and put together because I did make a couple of videos of when I was on the ship with the rest of the crew and all that. And maybe I'll put those videos together and let you guys actually see what it is to be on a ship, um, working on a ship and stuff like that. because I do have a couple of old videos of me working on the ship and stuff like that, and me filming everything and all that. So that would be cool for you guys to see. Then you can actually see pictures of me with my rain gear on and stuff like that, and you can actually see how cold it is. Because there's one picture that I have that I actually have a beard, a full beard, and there's all ice all around my beard and all that hanging there, and I'm wearing a mask, wearing my hat, wearing the rain gear. I'm wearing like 3, 4 different. I'm wearing a wife beater, a shirt, a long sleeve shirt, a sweatshirt, and a hoodie. On top of that, with my jacket, then the rain gear. Yeah, those are some pictures, boy. I tell you. Yep. I mean, there's things out there. It's tough, especially on the sea itself, especially on the sea, on a ship. On land, it's complete. It's different. It's completely different. The weather's still cold and all that, but you don't have to worry about bad weather that much on land and stuff like that, like you have to do on the ocean. I mean, because you got to work out for bad weather, then you got to work out for swells. I don't know if you know what swells is. Swells is basically the waves. Like I remember there's a couple of times. Oh my God, Hannah. Whew, I mean, where you have a swell coming at you this high, and your boat is like right here, and then it hits like 2, 3 feet from your boat, and then it boosts your boat up where you're going up like this all the way to the top. And then when it goes down like that, it actually goes and drops and then hits the water. Then it picks up right to where the next wave is at. And you got to work with that. You know, that's what we call sea legs. That's when you really got to have sea legs to go and do that. Yeah, but it's something else because I did long lining. I don't know if you know what long lining is, but I'll explain it to you in a very short way. It's basically a very, very thin wire, and every couple of feet, I wouldn't even say a couple of feet, actually. I would say maybe a feet and a half from each other. There's a string, probably about maybe about this long, and at the end of that string, there's a hook. And on this long ass rope, like I said, it's not a rope; it's a wire. It goes probably about almost, I would say, almost a football field length, and we coat that in liquid from squid because cod loves that taste and that scent. So we drop that basically that wire in the water, and then while the ship is going very very slow, the the wire gets dragged. It basically the wire goes like this underwater, and it doesn't touch the bottom. It does not touch the bottom. It barely touches the bottom. Like if the bottom is here, and the wire will go like this, come down, and it will go just like that, and it will just like float, and then all the cod will go to it, and then they will bite it, and of course we would get other fish that we're not supposed to get, and we will throw those fish back. But after that, then after a certain amount of time, probably about an hour, 2 hours, then we will roll the wire in, and then a guy will be on the, the side of the boat with a gaff. That's basically a long handle with a long hook with a hook on the end, and we gaff every single cod that comes out from the hook, just to make sure that it's a cod. Because if it's any type of other fish, we have to throw it back because we have what they call a U.S. Observer on board from the Fish and Game Department. And if we get caught fishing anything but what we're supposed to, we get $1,000 fine for each fish we have, and then the company itself gets a $10,000 fine. So automatically, we will have to only fish what we fish for, and that's it. And the rest of the fish we gaff, we throw the fish that we're fishing for. That mostly would be cod, and then the other fish would get thrown back. You're talking about all the time, all the time. I mean, all the time, Hannah. I mean, we had guts of fish everywhere. We had throw up everywhere. I mean, when it was that bad, yeah. But a lot of the guys got so used to it, they won't go and throw up like I. And but when my wife worked on the ship, she couldn't handle it. She threw up every single day. I mean, she would just go right beside her and just let it loose. She couldn't keep anything down. She only lasted one trip though. I mean, that's it because she couldn't take it anymore after that. Yeah, I mean, we had people switch out every single long line. We get a different person going out there because man, your arm will get tired. You're doing it with sometimes with both arms. I seen one guy he would do it with both arms, just gaffing like crazy. And but yeah, your arms would get tired and stuff like that and everything. Oof. Because most of the time when I was on the ship, I was mostly cooking for everybody. There was only like two or three times that I actually were one of the processors, as they call us, processors. And but most of the time, I was mostly cooking for everybody, because I am a chef. So, and mostly that's what I was doing on the ship, was mostly cooking for the guys. But I mean, it's not an easy job, and especially when you're working that many hours. I mean, you're working, 16 to 18 hours. Sometimes on some ships, on some other ships, you're lucky enough to get 12 off and 12 on. But those are the very big, huge, giant ships for one. And two, you got over, probably a little over 1,000 people on that ship. So they can do two shifts like that, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. But a lot of the smaller ships, no, you're working like 18 hours a day. You probably get 6 hours sleep, and that's it. You know, and right when you get off, you take those clothes off as fast as you can. You run in, you go and eat, go take your shower, and you go straight to bed. Knock the fuck right out, quick. I know I used to do that. 6 hours later, you got to get up and do it all again, especially on the smaller ones, smaller ships. Yeah, basically that's all you did. That's basically all you did is worked, eat, and sleep. That's it. And there's a lot of times that, for you to go and take a shower, I mean, and there's a lot of times that, you don't even take a shower because you just want to go straight to bed, and I've seen a lot of guys do that. They would just go straight to bed and they would take a shower when they get before they go to work, and me, I always took a shower. I have to take a shower. And then to take a shower on the ship, Hannah, that's some funny shit. I mean, you're holding one wall while you're over there soaping yourself up, and then you switch arms. You put the other one arm to do the other half of the other body, and then you run toward the where it falls, with you holding yourself on the bar with both hands, where all the water's rinsing you off with the soap and all that. Then you turn around, you do the same thing after that, and then you're done, and then you leave. That's funny. That's how we took our showers. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I gotta admit, especially work on a ship. Now, like I said, if you work on land, it's completely different, Anna. Completely different. I mean, there's a lot of plants that you work, 16 hours a day. And if you do want overtime, there is beyond 16 if you want to work your 18. If you want to work 18 hours, you can. But at least you could go and take a shower normally in a shower house, as they call it. You can eat, go to the chow house, as they call it, and you can sit down with your other friends and other people and talk and all that, and enjoy your food and stuff like that. And then, you get your clothes washed, you get all your meals for free and stuff like that. Same thing you do with on a ship. But the clothes thing, sometimes and most of the time you will get your clothes washed for you. Mm, I would say no. The only thing that gets you when you finally get off the ship a little bit, and you got to get used to it. Two things. I should say two things. First, when you get off the ship and you go to that hotel room, after you eat a really good meal, you take a nice hot shower and you relax on that bed. Let me just tell you this. That will be one of the best feelings you have would have felt, ever felt. And on top of that, you will knock the fuck out for at least 15 hours straight sleep. You will be gone. That's how your body will be drained. After you eat, take that hot shower, you hit that bed, and you're gone. You are gone. And I did it many, many times before that I will get out of there, go to the hotel, do what I just finished saying, lay on that bed, and I'll be gone. I mean, I won't wake up until 15, almost 16 hours later. And when you wake up, you feel so like energized, so fresh. So, oh man, you feel so good. And then the second is walking. And it sounds kind of funny, but walking is a little hard at first when you get when because you're so used to of swerving back and forth to go with the water. So when you get off the ship, you basically walking this regular, but you you would kind of once in a while you would like lose your balance and stuff like that because you're thinking your mind is still thinking that you're on the ship. So your body's saying, okay, we still got to walk this way until it realizes and catches up to you saying, okay, we don't have to walk this way no more. We're on land. You know, those two things really, really got me. Yeah. And then we did this. Um, it's really how it's hard to estimate to tell you this is that it's how big the boat or the ship is before we even see land again. So I went on ships that were huge and I went on ships that were small. Now the smaller ships, boats, not ships, I should say, boats, uh there will be about a 15, just say 15-day trip for each trip. And each trip is when how you get paid also too, because you get paid by cruise share. So when you first sign on, you sign on in some companies. Now, let me just phrase this. In some companies, you sign on by a trip per basis contract. So your first contract will be that first trip. If you like the money, if you like what you did and all that type of stuff, you can actually sign on for another trip. And it goes by like that, how many trips you do. Some companies, it's not like that. Some companies, it deals with, they want you there for the season. And the season can last for almost 3 months. And if you want to extend it, you can actually do it up to 6 months. Then after that, then your contract is up and then you get to leave and then you have all your money and stuff like that inside your account and all that. The longest I did it was 4 trips because cooks are only allowed to do 4 trips. Um, well, up to 5 trips if you want the fifth. But I mostly did it 4 trips, And then after that, then I left, and then I went to a camp, worked at like two camps, then went back on the ship again, then worked another camp, and then I went to wherever I wanted to go, home or here in Florida or the Philippines. But mostly was like that. Yes and no. On the bigger ships, we had internet on the bigger ships. On the smaller ships, we had, and we can only use it one time a week. We had satellite phone. We can only call whoever we wanted to call, our wife, mother, back home or whatever, only one time a week on the satellite phone. Now, if you were on the bigger ship and you had internet service on the ship, and mostly a lot of the bigger ships do, you can go in and do emails and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. But on a smaller ship, mostly you got satellite phone. You can only use it once a week for satellite phones. But a lot of times I already got used to it. I got used to working on a ship, stuff like that, because I've been doing that since 2007. And I stopped doing it in 2016. That's it. Almost, yeah, 9 years. Damn. And then before that, when I worked in Alaska, I used to work in Hawaii for Norwegian Cruise Lines. And I was one of their executive chefs there. And their process is completely different than working in Alaska. It's more, you're still working, um, just say 12 hours, 13 hours a day, 7 days a week. You do get time off, of course. Um, but there's a lot of times if when we're docked at the in Hawaii, and if you wanted to go see Hawaii and stuff like that, you can go and see Hawaii and stuff like that, but you're sacrificing your sleep time to go and do that. But hey, you're in Hawaii. You definitely know you want to go and see Hawaii. So that's what we used to do. A group of my friends used to go together, we get off the ship, we'll go rent some cars because we had very a deal with the rental cars out there that we can go and rent cars for really cheap. I mean, dirt cheap. And we would go there, rent a whole bunch of cars. We would rent Hummers, we would rent Mustangs and all that type of stuff, and we would just go crazy and stuff like that out there. That's actually an interesting story. That after I finished my contract working for Norwegian Cruise Lines, I wanted to go see my cousin. My cousin, he lives in Seattle, Washington. So I went to go see him, and I didn't have no job and stuff like that. I still had money and all that. I wasn't worried about that. But I went to go see him and stuff like that. And he was living in an apartment, and we stayed at the apartment and stuff like that. And I wanted to see Seattle, and I stood there for maybe about a month, and I started getting bored. And my second contract for Norwegians didn't come up until probably maybe another month and a half later. And I turned around and I said, "Well, let me just see if I can find a little part-time job and stuff like that." So he's the one that told me about the fishing industry and stuff like that up there. So one of the biggest boats that I ever went on was called the Ocean Phoenix, and that ship alone was the size of a cruise ship, literally. No joking. You could actually see it online and everything. It used to be a old United States mail service ship that the company bought, refurbished it, and made it into a fishing ship. And when that ship is completely full to the max, that ship can hold over $25 million worth of product. That is a lot of fish, everything, because we did H&G, roe, flatfish, rockfish, um, surimi. I mean, we did everything on that ship. We did like six or seven different types of fish and stuff like that. And I did that, and I signed on for 3 months, and I made really, really damn good money on that ship. And that's the ship that ship did not fish. That's how big this ship was. That ship did not fish at all. They hired other smaller ships that was around them that will fish for them. Then when their net was full, they will bring it to our ship. We would switch out nets during the ocean. They will give us the full net. We roll the full net in, and while we're rolling the full net in, we will roll an empty net out to them. And that's how that ship worked. Yeah. I mean, every single time they filled that ship up all the way. I mean, we offloaded that ship probably two times in Alaska, and then the last time will be in Seattle. We will they would drive the ship back from Alaska all the way back to Seattle, and they will offload the last load there. And to unload that ship, it almost took 2 weeks to do it. Almost 2 weeks to do it. And that's the ship I also cooked on too. I was one of their chefs on there. And that ship holded 1,400 something people. That ship. Now that is the type of ship, Hannah, that you will want to be on, because that ship is that you work 12 hours on, you get 12 hours off, you get all your meals for free, all the snacks you want to eat. They wash your clothes for you. They do everything for you. They even got doctors and nurses on the board that if you get sick and everything and anything like that, they got you right there covered. That's the type of ship you want to be on. Now, smaller ships, no. Shit, my wife couldn't even handle a smaller ship. She only did one trip and that was it. My wife is 5'3", 5'4", around there. Weighs about 118 pounds soaking wet. Shit. Yeah, that ship you can actually check out online. You go to you can actually check out the name of the ship. It's called Ocean Phoenix. They actually own another ship. Matter of fact, they own two ships now, and they have a lot of women processors. A lot of women processors, and it's right out of Seattle. And with this company here, also they will pay you. Wait a minute. Okay, now that was when I was there, but I don't know how they would do it now if they changed it or not. But they paid me to fly from Florida to Seattle, and then oh no. Matter of fact, no. I'm no. You pay your way from wherever you live to Seattle, and then you sign your contract and all that there. Then when your contract is done, they will fly you back wherever you want to go, one-way trip back to wherever you want to go. They will fly you there. Like if you want to go back home, if you want to go to Florida, Vegas, California, they will fly you there after your trip is done. And then on top of that, that ship too, you make good money on it too. I gotta say on the Ocean Phoenix. I got the name of that damn company though. If you look up Ocean Phoenix, you'll be able to see the company. Yeah, that ship I made damn good ass money. I was a cook too, so I think my cruise share was 2.9%. By the time I left the ship, I was at 3.2% because I did two trips with that company. Well, on that ship too, I mean, you like I said, you work 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and it's really what you do. You know, if you're doing row is easy as shit, but you standing up all the time. Um, if you're over there gutting the fish, if you're doing H&G, where basically you're taking the fish, you have a knife that you slide down the middle of the fish, you take your hand, scoop it all out, basically this goes onto the floor. And then the floor has these grades that the stuff falls into, and then underneath it there's a platform that water rushes through, and it flushes that out to the sea, and then all the birds eat it. If you're doing that, then that's also standing up and you're doing that. Um, but if you don't want to even do that, if you want to work like in the galley, be a galley assistant and stuff like that, you can go and do that. Where you can go and load the pans into the buffet line for the guys and girls to go and eat. You can go and do that. You can be in the laundry service where you can do everybody's laundry all there. You can do that, or you can be also because a laundry person also does all the laundry and they do the cleaning of the ship, where they go and mop the halls and cleans the bathrooms and stuff like that for everybody and all that. You can do that. You can work in the factory itself by doing H&G, by doing road, doing surimi. It's really what job they actually put you on, you know. So I think in that ship is one of the best ships you can work on for one, and you work 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It's very nice. The people are nice, the bosses are nice, and stuff like that. So, like I said, you will make damn good ass money. I'll tell you that. Because easily in one trip, especially if you go during A season, where row, that's basically row. A season is where you bank. You can easily make, well, 63, $64,000 in probably about a 3-month period from January 19th until April 1st is when you're off the ship at that time. So yeah, it's good money. I'll tell you that. Because and also too, like you said, you have a boyfriend. You can actually, if he wants to do it too, I actually recommend that for both of you to go out because just think of how much money both of you will get, and on top of that, both of you will be together, so you won't feel lonely sick without being with him, and he won't feel without being with you, and a lot of stress will happen also if both of yous are not together. You know what I'm talking about. You thinking about, oh, who he's with, who he's talking to, and then he might go and turn around and think the same way, but that's how guys are. They turn around and says, oh, who she's talking to on the ship, who she's doing this with the ship. If yous are both together, you won't have that problem. I've seen that happen so many times in relationships where the guy gets so frustrated and so thinking about his girl, his wife, or whatever so much where he can't do his job right and he quits and he has to go home. He has to be with his wife. And I've seen the women do that. They would do the exact same thing. They will think about their husband and saying, oh, what he's doing, who he's with, oh, I can't do this, oh, I gotta go. So yes. If they're together, no. I never seen a couple actually break up if they're together. If they come on the ship together, they 99% of the time they will leave together. The only time that I see them break up if, like I said, if they're separated. If one's at home and the other one's on the ship, then yes, I would see them break up a lot because one of them can't take that separation, if you know what I mean. So it basically it all deals with the mind, basically. Yeah, that's the only thing that will make it stressful is thinking about what the other partner is doing if that partner is not with them, you know, at home. That's where it can be stressful, and that where you can get hurt. Accidents can happen because you don't have your mind on the job. You have your mind what's happening at home. So that is something that you won't want. Yeah, it does. So that's why I always recommend that if you do something like this, bring him along. Just talking with him, you can actually read everything about what's going to happen to you, the process of everything, because all the companies actually show you all the steps that you will go through before you even think about even going there. And then you can think about it and stuff like that. I always tell people is this: don't think of the money as much as you think of your own body. And what I mean by that is that you have to know what your body is limited to do. of how far you can push your body. Because, like I said, you're working 12 hours a day, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. To me, that is not bad, you know, and you're doing it 7 days a week. That's another thing that you got to realize. You're doing it 7 days a week for probably 3 months straight. And there's no time for you to get off the ship. There's no place for you to get off the ship, for one. Two is this is a great way for you to save money because you're not spending your money because you don't have no place to spend it. So all that money you're making is going funneling right into your bank account. So when your account and you are done with your contract and you're off that ship and you look at your bank account, then you say, okay, this is worth it. In your mind, that may be what you would say, and then maybe then you would go and turn around and says, okay, it wasn't that bad. Maybe I can come back and maybe do another trip and stuff like that. But like I said, it's totally what your body can take and what you can take, so but like I said, try not to go if you're even thinking about even doing this or whatever, don't go on the smaller ships because the smaller ships will just literally fuck you up. Try to go on ships that are very, very large, like over 400 feet long, at least. If you go over ships that are over 400 feet long, going up to 500 feet, then you're straight. Another good company to work for is American Seafoods. They have several ships. And when I mean several, I'm talking about over 20 ships. And they're ships. These are not boats. These are ships. And you can actually look them up online, American Seafoods, and you can actually see all the ships that they got. And I don't know because I never worked for that company. I never got a chance to work for that company. But I had friends that actually did work for that company. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're also 12 hours on and 12 hours off too. And they do basically all the same stuff. You pay your way there, they pay your way back to wherever you want to go. Room and board is free. Food is free, all that, and they wash your clothes and all that kind of stuff too. Uh, I would say, no, not really. No, the bigger ships actually will give you a better percentage than the smaller ships in cruise share. The smaller ships, you get paid. Um, I would say uh, the only reason why you would get paid more on a smaller ship because their trips are shorter and you get paid by trip. So, like I was saying before, that if you go on a trip that's 15 days in 1 month, okay, so during that 1 month, just say if you start from, just say June 1st to June 15th, and that's what they consider one trip, you will get paid for that trip for your cruise share. And for smaller ships and for processors, usually it's a 2.5 to 2.6 cruise share. And then you will get paid for that amount. And then when you start the new trip with your new contract, you same thing. Keeps on going like that. On the bigger ships, like American Seafoods, and oh, Pacific Seafoods. There we go. That's the bigger what Ocean Phoenix, Pacific Seafoods. They go by the season contract, where you will go from January 19th until April 1st. That is their season of a season. And during that whole entire time, you will get paid 2 times a month by the cruise share of how much they will get. And your cruise share will basically be out of how much fish they have on the ship and after they go offloaded. Because, like I said, Ocean Phoenix off during that one season, they offload twice in Alaska and one in Seattle. So that will be the last paycheck that you will get is the one that they offload in Seattle. The other two will be in Alaska, and that will be automatically funneled to your accounts. But getting to your point is that larger ships do pay more in cruise share than smaller ships do. Yes. And then also another thing too is that if you do a season first, that's where you get your most money too, because that's when they go out for roe. Roe is basically fish eggs from salmon or any kind of fish really, because they make a lot of money off of those fish eggs. Hmm. But they were that was a good fun times. I met a lot of good people, a lot of good friends, stuff like that, that I still have now. I mean, you meet a lot of people from all different types of the world. I mean, a lot of them are really good people. Yeah, I mean, I got all their phone numbers, all their emails, and everything, and we still be together. They even asked me if I'm ever going to go back up there. Yeah, it can be, but if you when it comes to friends, I mean, if you really have a lot in common with that person, and if you have that connection with that person, then no, it shouldn't be no problems at all of you being friends with that person. Even if you don't see that person every single day, I mean, if you even say hi to that person like once a month, you know, and you two can maybe chit chat and see what's going on with each other's lives just for a couple of minutes, then yeah, that's a good friendship. The only way that I will ever go back if my wife comes with me. But she automatically told me flat out right that she will not go back to Alaska again. It took a lot on her. You know, like I said, that my wife is like 5'4" and a half, 118 pounds soaking wet, and Alaska put a beating on her. And no, and I would not consider going up there without her again. Nope. I respect and love my wife too much to go and put her through that again. Nope. But Hawaii is a different story. Hawaii, I think she would like doing that. But that's a whole different process of getting on a cruise ship because there's a lot of processes that you got to go through. Like I had to go through to get on to the that ship on Hawaii. You need to go for training first. They send you to two places. You pick the one that you want to go to get your training. You can go to San Diego or you can go to Baltimore, Maryland. So I went to Baltimore, Maryland, and I stood there for I would say almost 2 months doing my training, and because it's not only training that you have to do to survive on a cruise ship, it's also training in what work you will be doing. And of course, like I said, I was executive chef there, so I had to make sure that I knew what I was doing and I knew how to do orders, make menus, do schedules, check recipes, and all that type of stuff. So I had to do the training to do that. And then when I was done with that training, I actually had to pick up a class and train a class myself. And then when it was my time for me to go to the ship, and they flew me out from from Baltimore, Maryland, all the way to California, then from California all the way to Hawaii. And then they met us at the airport, put us in a van, and they drove all of us straight to the ship. And then we got our rooms and all that kind of stuff and all that. That's way before I met my wife, though. And then also, I forgot to tell you too that if you do go up there with your boyfriend or whatever, you actually get to share the same room with him and he with you. So there's a lot of times that you will have your own room or you will share with another couple, and both of yous will be on different time shifts. Like you might be in the morning, that other couple might be at night. So when you get off work, that person will be going to work. So both of yous will not be in the same room together unless um there's no fishing. Then yeah, then you can roam around the ship and all that, do what you want and stuff like that. Hey, now I want to ask you a question. Do you know how to go and put this OBS on your YouTube channel for where if people did want to donate money to me for my channel, they can't do it? Do you know how to do anything like that? Yeah, I watched the video, but it doesn't actually tell me how to link it to the live stream here. It tells me that I can put it on um my YouTube channel homepage, but I can't figure out how you put it on the homepage for you to go and click on it. I don't see that, so I might have to ask her to do that for me tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, I seen the video, but it doesn't actually tell me how to hook it to the web page itself. I don't know how you do that yet. So it's okay. It's all right. I'll find out tomorrow, I guess, when I talk to her again. Okay. But just let me know when you want to leave, Hannah, okay? Because I know it's going on 12 o'clock now. So I don't know if you got anything important to do tomorrow. Just let me know, and then I can just go in end the stream because it's only me and you in the room. Yeah, but hey, I'm almost up to 150 subscribers. Woohoo! All right, Hannah, not a problem at all, honey. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully after work. It'll probably be a little late. Hopefully, you guys will be up. But get some sleep, be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you very much. I'll end it now. Okay.